For some 8-1 for your home. We are now joined by Dwight Rittenhouse of Mount Union Lumber and Supply. We're talking all about protecting your concrete in the winter and the best ways to do it.
That's right. We sure are. Our concrete sits there all winter and absorbs all that stuff we bring home free with our cars and our feet. And it's a salt, or if it gets icy, you say, how can I get rid of the ice? And, well, I throw a little bit of salt on it, and then next summer you look and your concrete's all jumping apart and falling apart, all because of the salt, eat it up. So we're talking about, this is the time of year, we got a couple beautiful days here coming up right now.
Yes, we do.
If you pressure wash and clean and get that sidewalk or that concrete, the driveway part, get that completely clean. And we have all these sealers that you're seeing the pictures of right there now. Some of the sealers are shiny, some you can't see. Like the first one that was on there was Deca 20, that's a sealer that goes internal. The only way you know it's there is when you put water on it, it beads it up. The water beads up, it's like you wax your concrete. So that helps to stop any penetration from the salts going into it. There's nothing there that's going to give you a 100% guarantee, but it sure is going to help protect what you have. This chart right here is for a Stain Seal 500, which is an acrylic type solid based sealer that we have. So let's say your concrete got all spalled up and you have little puck marks in it, and we have products to repair that. So when you repair it, now it looks like a zebra or a leopard. It's either striped or it's polka dotted or whatever. So if you use this sealer here, you can pick out any color. You can actually, if you can roll on paint, you can roll this on. Morgan has a color chart there. Color chart, she said, had like a rough texture to it.
Yeah, it's almost like a grit.
What we do is put a slip grip. It's a polymer bead that goes in it, and you can put this into clear sealers too. So when you roll any type of paint or any type of sealer on, this polymer bead wants to float. It jumps up to the top of the surface. So that gives you your sandy, gritty texture, so you're not going to be falling down when you're walking on your concrete. So it does have a lot of anti-skid in it, and there's a lot of they're beautiful colors there. And you can do two tones or whatever you might want to do. It holds up very, very well on driveways and sidewalks. This is just a sidewalk here that's shown that has a sealer on it like a 309. It's a clear acrylic sealer. That helps to protect the driveway, helps to protect the salts from penetrating it as well.
That's a beautiful job.
It is. And there's now this sealer right here. If you like the shine or the gloss, we actually have, this is our super seal. This stuff is so, you can comb your hair in it. It's so shiny. It's you can look down and you got a mirror underneath you.
It almost looks like water.
It does, and that's how shiny it goes on. And it's great if you want to keep your concrete that clean and to use that sealer.
Can you do that in your basement or your garage too?
You can, yes. This can be used internal or external. It does seal off that nothing's going to penetrate it. So not only you're protecting it from the salts, but the leaves lay on it all winter and you get that stain on your concrete. So if you have a sealer on it next summer, when you take them leaves off that was stuck there all winter, it'll help clean it up a lot easier because that stain didn't penetrate and stain the concrete underneath. And that's where sealers come into play. It makes it much easier. So let's say you spill a cup of coffee on it or something like that. It's not going to stain. Soap and water will take it right off, and it's easier to clean up and a lot easier to maintain.
Very durable, something that's going to last.
Exactly. And this is something you don't have to do every year and every year. Probably after every 3 to 5 years, there's a possibility that if you pressure wash it, the sun might be working on your sealer to take some of it off or whatever. So at that time, you might want to recoat. But this isn't something you do every year and every year.
Well, that's a good thing. Is this something that if you had a heat system underneath, it would do okay?
Oh yes, you could put that over top. That would be great because with that expensive product underneath to heat your sidewalk or whatever, you definitely want to protect the concrete around it so that it's not being torn apart by the salts.
Well, and you were saying different campuses, universities, kind of like the different colors to match.
Well, we sold a lot of this product to, they use the different colors on a sidewalk. Like if you use the red sidewalk to go to this building, or you use the green sidewalk, and a lot of it's been used that way. Also, you can use it on vertical surfaces as well. So if you want to do a foundation wall, it protects your concrete or your concrete blocks or whatever from the elements of Mother Nature. and it also gives you the matching color. We can make the colors match a piece of siding or something. If you bring it in, it can be tinted to that color.
That's great. So you can follow the yellow brick road.
There you go.
You said this was probably a good time of the year to do this.
Well, as long as it's above freezing temperatures, it can be put on. And if we don't get it done pretty soon, and then that good old snow stuff's going to start flying, and then everybody gets that salt out, and that salt's a killer on concrete.
Yeah.
It's awful. So.
Well, either way, it's a great idea, you know, just to protect your concrete wherever that is, inside, outside. And Dwight, I mean, you can help folks get help to do it too.
Right, definitely. If you can't do it yourself, we either have somebody that we can send out to do it, or we have a crew in your area that buys product from us that could install the product for you. So just give us a call, and we'll be more than glad to hook you up.
What's the best way to reach you guys?
Well, you can give us a call at 814-542-2981. You can find us on the web at muls.net, or you can come see us at the showroom at 114 West Poplar Street, Mount Union, Pennsylvania.
Very good. Dwight Rittenhouse of Mount Union Lumber and Supply. All those details available on your screen. Dwight, you were talking about that white stuff in the sky. We're going to check